Ciao ragazzi, my name is Anthony. Welcome back home. Welcome back on Inter Worldwide. I'm excited to be here. Why? Because it is time. It is time to review the match day. It's turning into one of my favorite things to do. Oh, let me just edit this to make sure that I'm still actually within a good visible view here, guys. Oh man, that's not going to do, is it? That's all right. We'll just revert back to what we know, because we're going to share some stuff today anyway. We're going to share some stuff anyway, so it won't make too much of a difference, to be honest. We are going to look at match day 8, which produced, some good things, some bad things. More importantly, today, what I wanted to focus on, I wanted to give a little bit more time and a little bit more appreciation to some of the, the smaller sides, because it's obvious when you have to cover all the big teams, but sometimes it's really those smaller teams that really are the most interesting thing to do with the match day. And I think that that's what it was this time around. Big win for Cagliari, cuz. Big win for Cagliari. I'm telling you, that's a big win. And I'm really happy for them. Torino, on the other hand, on the slide, on the absolute slide. Fiorentina on the ascension. You love to see it. Let me see if I can keep this trim looking nice and fresh on the channel. I don't want the images to be too big, but I also don't want myself to be too big either. In fact, I want myself to be even smaller than the images if possible. All right. I think I'm pretty happy with that. Ciao, Rino. Ciao, Lucas. Hello, hello. It's good to be here. It's good to see you both. Interesting week for you. Interesting week for us. Even more interesting week coming up for the both of us, because we will finally face off against each other this season. Rocking that Boca Juniors kit today. Eddie Cavani settings. So make sure if you do join me, you let me know if you do come in. We've got 12 people on Inter Worldwide for this match day 8 recap. We'll start at the top, not really the top of the table, top of my head, obviously. My boys, Inter, go to the Olimpico and come away with the points by a 1-0. Very good result. Very tough to go to Rome and win. Very tough to go to Rome and win, man. Hakan goes down with an injury inside 15 minutes. Acerbi goes down with an injury inside the half hour. And all of a sudden, Inter's looking a little bleak, a little thin. A reset needs to happen. But there's a few players that decided to step it up on the day. There's a few players that decided to step it up, especially after those substitutions. One of them was Davide Fratesi. Looking back on it now, he played a very good game. Henrik Mkhitaryan played an extraordinary game from midfield and was given a lot of responsibility, shifting the ball forward, doing what he does best, and that's exactly what he did. He progressed the ball forward extremely well, had his man beaten all day, every day, and I was very happy with everything that he did on this day, because we needed him, and we needed him even more after Hakan Çalhanoğlu got subbed out. Overall, good performances as well for Alessandro Bastoni. Shaky performances for goalkeeper Jan Sommer, I think, and also Federico Di Marco. Also, Benji Pavard wasn't great. Marcus Thuram, I don't think, was great. Altogether, a lot of the Inter players looked very fatigued. But if you're going to come away with if you're going to come away with 3 points against Roma in their backyard, you don't really question it afterwards. It puts Inter in a very good position going into the Derby d'Italia, knowing that, all you need to do is avoid defeat to keep that buffer zone between you and Juve. But at the same time, we're looking at a different beast on top of us that might start running away with something soon if we are not careful. Thank you very much to the 10 people that are with me on Inter Worldwide. Let's move on to Juve, who knocked Lazio by 1-0. Not the best performance by either side, although Lazio went down to 10 men. Rightfully so, the red card was given. And after that, they just pretty much shut up shop. They were happy to hit on the break unproductively. They were never really creating anything to look at, although their ball retention with 10 men was good. They were almost, retaining the ball better with 10 men than they were with 11, because they knew their role a little differently when the game plan shifts up a little bit. And tactically, they were told, retain the ball, sit deep, double-decker bus, this, that. And that's exactly what happened. Credit to Juve for getting the goal, although I do think there are, the warning signs are there of not being able to break down a low block really, really dysfunctionally. I think you did miss Constantino in the Lazio game. No one was able to run at the defense. I think someone needs to tell Timothy Weah that, don't be scared. You're a footballer. You can take on a defender. People aren't going to hate you if you fail to do it once or twice. That's how the players step up a level. You got to try. It's trial and error. It's trial and error. I'll give you an example. Like the amount of times Lautaro Martinez turns the ball over for Inter, we know what's going to happen. And we especially know what's going to happen in the first half. He tries to beat a man. He doesn't beat men very often. But what it does is it allows Lautaro to grow into confidence in the game. And because of that, he finds different positions, tries different things out. Now, I know it's unfair to compare someone like Timothy Weah to a Ballon d'Or candidate, but I'm just saying you got to be in it to win it. It's trial and error. Come on, Timothy Weah, you got to take on a player. You got to take on a player here and there. Bad performance, but a win is a win. You need to do better 100%. Same as Inter, same as Juve. And it looks like we did it both against the Roman oppositions. Forever the bridesmaids, the Roman oppositions in this league. Overall for Lazio, though, they will take the confidence from this game. They will take confidence from this game. They've been playing very well lately, better than I thought they'd play under Barone. And I just think that they've got a little bit more going for them this season than I originally thought. And I dare say, I think my money might be on them to finish above. So we'll see what Baroni, sorry, I forget his name properly. We'll see what he comes up with for the Laziale this season. Chakweze gets on the score sheet for Milan inside like 10 minutes, right? Or was it even sooner? Let me cross-reference that. Milan 1-0 Udinese. Oh, by the way, I've watched many goals. Usually I would have watched a fair bit by now because I went back to work and I was working with school holiday time. Very good win for Milan, especially after copping that red card. I mean, let's be gets a red card. Your last man, and you make contact. That being said, Cristante also should have been given a red card for Roma against Inter. We need more consistency in this league, and everybody's saying it. So I'm not going to sit here and bash the microphone and say that Italian football referees are inconsistent and we need that. What do you want me to say, guys? What do you want me to say? Nick Knox is in the house. Udinese, useless. 100%. 100% they were useless. Although they did grab the goal at the end. So let's talk about the elephant in the room, which was the offside, the left toe. Now, offside calls are objective calls these days. We need to acknowledge that. We need to acknowledge the idea and the fact that if the decision is going to VAR, they have a systematic process that is free from discrimination. It has to be free from discrimination. And that's what we go with every week. We go with the notion that even if a millimeter of a hair of a whisker is offside, we need to disallow it. So what is the solution? Is the solution to shift the goalposts and shift the rules again? Do we go back to Arsene Wenger law, which I thought was happening this season? Did I miss something? I thought we were going back to Wenger law, which says that the entire body has to be offside. The entire body. If it's just a mix, then if it's like half knee, half torso, knee behind, torso ahead of the defender, it's onside. If it's toe ahead, back behind the defender, it's onside. Everything is onside unless the whole body is in front of the defender. Now, that's going to make it tricky for a lot of defenders when they have to defend set pieces and plays with their back to goal, especially against the run of play. But it would favor defenders in their regular shape and format with being able to repress up and create an offside trap. There would be pros and cons tactically on both sides of this offside law. Pick your poison. Result, even as an Inter fan, fair result for me based on the decisions that have been made. Reinders red card, the right decision. Disallowed goal for Udinese, the right decision. The same way for Lazio. Red card. The right decision. Cristante, no red card. Wrong decision. Consistency. Please. I haven't seen these goals yet. All I have is seen the goal scorers. And of course, yet again, absolutely killing it at the moment. Absolutely killing it. You know what's not killing it at the moment? Internet, which is very weird considering it's connected to an Ethernet cable. Hold on, let me sort this out. Nah, this isn't going to work. Give me a sec, guys. Sorry, guys, my internet's fucking about, so I'm not going to press it on this device, although that does shit me because there's absolutely no excuses for an Ethernet cable to not be doing its job. No excuses at all. Literally, my internet line is running from the wall in my house to this device. So there should be absolutely no excuses there. But despite that, I have another laptop next to me, so let's get right into it. Not a problem. Not a problem whatsoever. We are looking at Atalanta and Venezia. 2 goals again for Atalanta, and I'm 90% sure Retegui gets on the score sheet again because he's on the thumbnail. Big up the Bayern View. Make sure you check out my brother Sam on the Bayern View. Corner comes in. That is awful defending. That is Serie B defending from Venezia. And Pasalic gets on the score sheet. Easy goal for him. Makes it look easy. Won't score an easier goal. Venezia are garbage. Lookman looking up. Retegui. Great save. Oh, that wasn't Retegui. Sorry. That was CDK. Charles de Catalare. Venezia bringing the ball out. Left-footed shot. Not bad. Great look for the fans, as always. Great look. I mean, you got to love the Venezia fans. Their team just sucks. Lookman gives the ball away. I don't know what he's doing, dribbling the ball basically in a right back position, but that's all good. And the shot is saved. Progressing the ball up here is Lookman. Oh my God, he shatters the posts. Lookman, what a G. What a G. And the shot goes wide. Lookman's such a good player, man. I would love him at Inter. There's no way we'll be able to get him now with his value, but that's a player that I'd absolutely love to have. Ball comes forward. Retegui with a great touch. He won't score from there, will he? Oh my God. I was about to say, like, I know you're peaking at the moment, but that was a little too good for a second. Ball swung up. Oh, that defending is awful. Retegui. Oh! What is this kid doing? We missed the boat. We all missed the boat. Inter, Milan, Napoli, Juve. We all missed the boat on Retegui. Why did we sleep on him after Genoa? We shouldn't have slept on him after, where did he play for? Tigres in Argentina. Bro, Atalanta were all over these guys like a dirty rash, man. Should have been 4. Full time. Atalanta 2, Venezia 0. 2 more points for Gasperini's men. Speaking of the number 2, you know who also got 2 goals? I believe Cataldi got 2 goals for Fiorentina. They absolutely pummeled Lecce 6-0 at home. That's embarrassing, bro. You can't be losing 6-0 at home. Even if you are Lecce and you suck, you can't be losing 6-0 at home. Cataldi bangs the ball in nice and quickly to score his first goal for Fiorentina, I think, this season. He's been waiting a while for it. And he was absolutely stoked. Looks at the camera very nicely. I believe Colpani, who's been waiting all season long for his first goal. Awful attempt at a save from the goalkeeper. Awful defending it, scrambling for Lecce as well. I'm doing very well, brother. How are you doing as well? How's the channel going? We'll link up soon. Who knows? Maybe I'm actually praying that our fates meet this year in the Champions League. Who knows, bro? And we can have a really good clash. I was begging the club to sign the lad. Saw this coming from a mile away because he is a hitman, bro. There are traces of Milito and Icardi in this guy. Both of them. That's what I'm looking at in this guy. This guy is a baller. 10 men Lecce go down to as well in this game. What a shit house of a game from Lecce. We're flying through these games, which is really, really good. Well done to Colpani. Well done to Cataldi, who is absolutely stoked with that result. As you can see him putting it up to the counter, to the camera. My bad. Next, please. Let's focus for a sec. Big up Monza. Come on. It's taken them 8 games. It's taken them 8 match days, but Monza are finally on the winners list. And who else was it going to be but Danny Motta to grab that first goal? The guy is absolutely balling. The number 47 really knows how to find the back of the net, loves linking up with his teams. And this is going to be the guy. This is going to be the guy that moves from this club. It's not going to be anybody else but Danny Motta. He's going to be the one to fetch them their little sack of money if they can stay. If they can stay ahead of the relegation zone, and I know that was their first win, but 3 points is like liquid gold in this position in Serie A. He will be the guy that fetches them 20 million at the end of the season, 15, 20 million. And I don't see why any Serie A clubs would not go for him, mid-table and above, even at the Inter level. I don't see why a Portuguese team wouldn't take their countryman back. I don't see why a Spanish team wouldn't buy him at 26 years old. Little late peak in his career. Danny Motta's ready for a step up. Second half begins. Verona have such a piss poor team. There's absolutely no threat coming anywhere. 61st minute, Monza progressed the ball up. Does very well to beat a man. Hits from distance. Great save. Great save. Very, very good save. Had to do well there. Had to do well there, the keeper. That's not easy. Ball coming forward. It's Danny Motta again. Oh, he's cheering. He does his celebration to the crowd. Danny Motta seals 3 points for Monza on match day 8. Match day 8. That's late. Match day late. And in the 79th minute, it's all confirmed. It's Bianco. And that's where the Monza players know that they can start celebrating. And well done to them. They deserve it. The 3 points are theirs. They're finally off the mark. Genoa. What am I saying? Cagliari against Torino was brilliant. But I haven't seen the goals properly. I just glanced at it for a moment. So let's watch those together properly, because I'm really looking forward to seeing the looks on the Torino players' faces after they get done 3-2 to Cagliari. And how's that for a resurgence? How's that for a little resurgence? Hey, Nick, good to see you, man. That was not a prediction that I did that I got right this week at all. So give me a moment. Viola with a fantastic free kick. 37 minutes in. What an absolute rocket through a very shit wall from Torino. It's Sanabria. Sanabria heads in from Valentino Lazzaro's corner. That's a goal I love to see. Lazzaro, our former G, against Sanabria, a player I'd love for Inter to sign as a backup striker. What a header, and the tribute to Duvan Zapata to go with it. Viola almost got a second there, but a good stop from Milinkovic-Savic. And Netti with a brilliant strike, man. A brilliant strike, Lanetti, to make it 2-1 to Torino. So Cagliari against the run of play had to come back and win this completely. You got to respect them. Corner for them on the 74th minute. Palladino. Palladino. What a cliffhanger. This would have been a really good game to watch live. I'm a little bit shitty that I missed it. On the break here, 77th minute, Piccoli for Gaetano. They're going to roll it back across the goal. It's an own goal. And it's a player who's been really good for Torino so far this season as well. Sal Coco with that last touch. The cross comes in for Torino. They've got a big chance here. What a save. Match-winning save from the goalkeeper. What a win for Cagliari, man. What a win for Cagliari. There's a reason why I had to acknowledge them in the description of this video. That is a good win for Cagliari. Very, very good win. 14 people with us right now on Inter Worldwide. Thank you very much. Like the video, subscribe if you are new. What a win for Cagliari. I can't get over that. I absolutely can't get over that. Torino must have been absolutely shocked. Despite a goal for my G Sanabria, not good enough. Not good enough, Torino. You are starting to drop copious amounts of points. Speaking of points, speaking of collecting, Antonio Conte is first in Serie A, and he only has 30 games left to play. No one's going to stop this guy. No one's going to stop this guy. Not Inter, not Motta and Juve, not a fluky-ass Milan who won't fluke it again. They won't do it. We probably won't do it. Juve won't do it. This guy is a surreal winner from this position. He's an assassin. He's an assassin. How is anybody going to doubt this guy? I can't doubt him. He's a winner. He's got this league by the balls. He's got this campionato by its ears. I've never seen someone as good at mastering Serie A as Antonio Conte. He's the guy. I hope I'm wrong, because it would shit me and it would hurt me a little bit. Antonio Conte. What a guy. What a manager. Sorry, give me one moment. Antonio Conte. He's going to do it. Both of our channels are close to 4K. Big up to you, man. Guys, if you're new to this, no, not new to this. If you're new to the Buy and View, go and subscribe, please. Let's get both of our channels to 4K as soon as possible. I've been flirting with like 25, 30 subs left to get for a while, bro. After hearing you said Cagliari, then I know the correct pronunciation. Oh, okay, cool. What were you calling it? Cagliari? Cagliari? That's okay, bro. I get absolutely roasted on here for my pronunciations for anything outside of the Italian realm. But glad to be of service. Who's going to stop Antonio Conte? Who's going to stop Kvaratskhelia? Who's going to stop Romelu Lukaku? Who is going to stop Sambongi and Lobotka? Who? I can't wait for the first time we face them. I cannot wait for Inter versus Napoli. That's going to be a good game. Long story short, Antonio Conte is leading the pack, and I expect him to lead the pack until the end of the campaign. I really do. And unless someone can tell me a very good reason why they think an Antonio Conte who is not in Europe, and Antonio Conte who doesn't care about the Coppa Italia, why would he care about this? Genoa played Bologna in another game where I have not seen the goals yet. I'm about to watch them now. How good's Orsolini? I still rate him. We should have signed him as well. There are so many players in Serie A that I would sign if I was director. Nicola Moro just had a great hit that was saved as well. Leali, the goalkeeper, has had a lot to do for Genoa at the start of this game. Way too much. Too much that he needs to do. Orsolini. Orsolini makes it 1-0. Deflected on the way through, though. Oh, what a great hit by Odgaard. That's a fantastic hit. That's a peach because he needs to look up first to make that connection and go, I need to drill that bottom right corner and be as precise as fuck, which is exactly what he did. And there's Andrea Pinamonti in the 73rd minute, making it 2-1. Former Inter striker. Wow. Bro, Pinamonti's got 2. Pinamonti gets a double and it's 2-2 Genoa. Pinamonti got 2. Pinamonti got 2. Pinamonti got 2. Pinamonti got 2. This isn't a moment to bash Joaquin Correa again because he actually had a good game, yeah? He actually had a decent game for us for the first time, I think, this season. He wasn't too bad a couple of other times, but it was like 5-6 minute cameos I was paying attention to. That guy got 24 minutes for Inter on the weekend. I'll repeat that. Joaquin Correa played 24 minutes for Inter on the weekend, and he was decent. He was deep in a left wing / left midfield role / left forward role, and he played very well. However, it shits me when Pinamonti grabs 2 goals because we really need that fourth choice attacker that's better than Joaquin Correa. Inter fans, if you're watching this back, if any of my regulars are watching this back, there's one topic that I really want to talk about, and it is Joaquin Correa. I need you guys to comment. If anyone's watching this back or any Inter fans, I need you to comment back and talk to me about your thoughts on Joaquin Correa. Are you okay with giving him another chance? Do you think there's something to gain? Do I need to do an entire stream and an entire video dedicated to giving Joaquin Correa another chance? I'll do it. I'll do it. Because Joaquin Correa just might get another chance. I can't believe we're saying that. I can't believe it. But why not Pinamonti? And when I got this image, I thought to myself, he's grabbed a goal, obviously. But it didn't process to me that it would be the equalizing goal late in the game. And there he is with his man, bro. He looks mature now, doesn't he? He looks mature now. That's for sure. Como and Parma ended 1-1. I haven't also seen these goals. It was a very busy weekend and a very busy start to the week for me. So let's hit that one up. Very good hit from Sfefetza in 9th minute. Good hit. Oi, there's a delightful back heel from Boni. There is a delightful back heel in the 20th minute from Boni. It's very, very, very well taken. It's very well taken. Bro, there's a very bizarre free kick as well in the first half. Don't miss it for Parma. Baz makes it 1-1. Cornwall get a point. Con will get a point at home. Parma get one away. I'm not too sure who will feel happier with the point. Chance here for Como on the 53rd minute, and that shot's going to go way over. I reckon both teams are pretty happy with a point with this one. I mean, unless I'm wrong, I obviously didn't watch the game, but I can't picture this being end-to-end stuff in the last few moments. Parma with a chance here on the 86th minute. Shot from outside. Good save from the keeper. It's looking like a pretty conservative game. Nico Paz looks happy with his goal, and everyone looks at least somewhat content with the overall point in that game. I think Cornwall will probably be the happier ones from that point of view, though. Let's see if I can get a better view of this thing here. Seriously? Hey, we go old school. Back to the old view. Nah. All right. So, as we take a quick look at the ladder before we wrap up what's been a very enjoyable 35 minutes, we'll go back to the comments for a second. No chance for Correas. Nick's Knox, bro. Be careful what you say, cuz. I will summon Uncle Shama and we will do the stream. We'll do it. We'll do it. I don't really want to do it. I still want him out, bro. Trust me. Joaquin Correa has been surprisingly fine for a sub. Not saying much, but it's progress. I mean, imagine the scenes, Roberto. Imagine the scenes when he scores. If he scores. When he scores. If he scores. Imagine the scenes if he scores. Imagine if it's a winner. Imagine Joaquin Correa scores a goal for Inter soon. Imagine the scenes, bro. I'll go full-blown emergency mode on this channel, and we'll do what the more famous content creators call an emergency meeting. We'll do it, cuz. We will do it, bro. Nick's Knox, not as an Italian, used to support Inter and AC in the 90s and 2000s. Bro, I'm just glad that you're on this channel, Nick, and the fact that you don't really have an adherence to a team, but you're around says a lot about what we do here, so thank you. Didn't do well last match, though. Joaquin Correa? I think he... so far, when I've watched him the four times he's played, I haven't had anything negative to say about him apart from the fact that he's not really doing anything beneficial. But he was good. He was beneficial against Roma. I saw his role and I saw him do it well. Let me hate on Correas just like Sharma shames me for Gagliardini. You'll always be the OG of the Gagliardini crew, that's for sure. Prediction for Serie A teams in the UCL. We'll get to that in 1 second, bro. Thanks for giving me one more topic to talk about, bar this. Classifica Napoli on 19 points. That is damn impressive. Damn impressive. Antonio Conte. Antonio Conte. Antonio Conte. Oh, man. I miss him slightly. Inter, 17. Juve, 16. Milan, 14. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? You're probably looking at your top 4 at the end of the season right there. How about the 10 out of 12 points for Fiorentina recently? How about that? How about that? How about that? Fiorentina with a nice little rise 4 weeks ago, doing this show with them on 3 competition points. Now they're on 13. Atalanta are looking to slightly get their momentum into gear here. They are also on 13, shared with Lazio and Udinese. Torino, on the other hand, are 3 losses on the bounce. That's shit. They should at least be on 13 competition points at this point. But they're not. They are not. Roma can probably now share they can now have the title as most disappointing team of the season so far. Every week that the title's going to change, but the suckiest bunch of sucks of the season so far is going to have to go with Roma because it's match day 8 and Roma are in 10th position. Empoli have only collected 1 competition point out of their last 3 games, and with 2 losses on the bounce have dropped into the bottom half of the table after enjoying a very short spell in the top half of the table. Bologna, 5 games unbeaten. However, they need another tick on that board, man. They need another tick to get them in the top half. Verona, I'm calling it. These guys are going to flirt with relegation until the last day. I want them to get relegated. They're the next in line for Muchi. Get the hell out. And those who've been watching me for a long time know that I'll reach a phase where it's like Muchi, get the hell out. I'm even starting to come back around to Cagliari a bit, even though I don't like them for many reasons. Cagliari, look at them. They've come back up under Ranieri. They deserve to have a crack. They were on my list for years to piss off to Serie B and check yourselves. And they did. Next on my list was Genoa, and they did. Now it's Verona's turn. It's Verona's turn, who have been muchi from Serie A for too long without putting any quality out there. I want to see Verona go down this season. I really want to see that. Como, sitting on 9 points. As long as they're looking over their shoulder and they can see 3 teams, they are happy. Cagliari have got 7 points out of their last 9, which has propelled them from the cellar up to 15th. Monza's win literally takes them from last into 16th. That's the liquid gold that is Serie A when you're at the arse end of the table. Parma, 7, closed out with the 3 cellar dwellers, Genoa, Lecce, and Venezia. In my opinion, Venezia is looking like a team that's going to go down this season. But then again, we don't know. If these teams are all going to stay close together, anything can change even in the last 2, 3, 4 matches. Juve only conceding 1 goal is honestly insane. Yes, but at the same time, the objective of football is to score goals as well. So I'm not too worried about their lack of conceding, as long as it also means that they have to sacrifice an element of attack, which is exactly what they're doing at the moment. Real look ass at the moment. Hope it says Real look ass at the moment. Yeah, they'll get gelling, cuz they'll get gelling. Yeah, bro. Bayern, bit hit and miss at the start of the season. Like, I still expect you to win the league title, but I expect you to race away with it. And at this point in time, you're not racing away with it just yet. And you need to race away with it, bro. It's the only thing that Harry Class A Kane is going to accept. He needs those ears, bro. He needs his trophies. He needs to sort it out. Predictions for Serie A teams in the UEFA Champions League. Let's have a look. UCL fixtures. My internet is now fast again. Fantastic. Right when I don't need to share shit. This is the Women's Champions League fixtures that I'm looking at. Why did that go as the default? That can't be right. There can't be more of a market for that in a Google search system. There is Champions League tomorrow. That's how quickly this football season comes around again. It's actually a pain in the ass. So let's finish off this stream with Champions League football. Why not? I'll share the screen even, so we can all have a little bit of a look. I'm guessing y'all can see that. So Milan play Club Brugge tomorrow. Milan haven't got a win yet in the Champions League this season, have they? They're definitely winning that game. They have to. If they don't, it'll be a disaster, and Fonseca's head will actually be on the block. If he doesn't get 3 points tomorrow against Club bloody Brugge from Belgium, Chocolate FC, if he doesn't get 3 points against the Chocolate Bars, he is walking, bro. He will have to walk. 6 a.m. for us, Juventus play Stuttgart. You definitely expect Juve to get their points there. So I'm going to go Milan 3-0 against Club Brugge. I'm going to go Juve 2-0 against Stuttgart. No goals conceded for Juve again. Real will probably beat Dortmund. They'll kick themselves into gear. Atalanta play Celtic tomorrow at 3:45 in the morning. I'm going to go for an Atalanta win. Before we do that, though, I'd like to see Celtic results. Celtic going in the Scottish League. Uh, 5-2, 6-0. Oh, they just got smacked 7-1 by Dortmund on the last match day. Remember that? So they might actually be out with something to prove. They've won 7, drawn 1 in the league. So, they're going to run away with their league again this season unless Aberdeen do anything or Rangers do anything. I'm going to go with Atalanta 3-1. 3-1 for Atalanta tomorrow. Who else? Oh, you have Barca tomorrow, Sam. Yo, tough game. Tough game. Luan Broski to get on the score sheet. And then on Thursday, we play Young Boys in Switzerland. I think that we will win 1-0. I don't see us being great in this game. I see us lagging a little bit in this particular fixture. Guys, that's going to be it for me today. I'm a little bit tired, but it was really good to get through this again. It was good to get through these match days. They've been getting more views and more responses as well. So once again, if you're from the Inter Worldwide community, I want those comments on Correa. And I'm going to keep reminding you on the next stream as well. I want those comments on Correa. All right? Capiche? Beautiful. My name is Anthony. Forza Inter.